So, when you look on TV and you see the so-called white man that calls himself a Jew, we've been conditioned to believe that the white man is the real Jew and that we're Gentiles, that we're converts to Judaism for those of us that follow Judaism, right? But when you go and you read the Bible, specifically Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the Most High prescribed certain things that were going to happen to the Israelites if they didn't follow God's commandments, right? This is how we know who's who in the Bible, because we have the white man that says he's a Jew, then you have us that say we're Jews. You see what I'm saying? How do we know the difference? How do we know that we're the Jews and they're not the Jews? How do we know that? The reason why we know that we're the Jews and they're not the Jews is based on prophecy. The Bible prophesied certain things that would happen to the Israelites. Sis, it's okay. That's why we're here. So if I'm going too fast, thank you for slowing me down. The Bible is right. There was a time when none of us knew either, sis. When you read about the Bible, right? All of our lives, we've been conditioned, especially us black people, that the Bible is a religious book. And the majority of people that we see holding on to the Bible are Christians. So in our minds, in our subconscious, 1 and 1 is 2. In order to believe the Bible, you got to be a Christian. That's how I thought before I came into the truth. That's how I thought. But then when I started reading the Bible, I noticed that Moses was a Jew. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Daniel, Joshua, Ezekiel, all the prophets in the Old Testament, they were all Jews. Jesus Christ was from the tribe of Judah. He was a Jew. All the 12 apostles with him, they were all Jews. So then I was like, where does Christianity come from? Where does that come from? Because the Bible is not talking about that. It's always talking about the Jews. So what we're saying is, we found out, we, so-called blacks and Hispanics, the people on that paper, we are the real Jews. Right. And the people that live in Israel today, they are converts to Judaism. This is what we found out. How did we find that out? Because the Bible tells us that if the Jews follow God's commandments, we will be blessed and we will be placed on high. If we didn't follow God's commandments, we will be cursed and we will be at the bottom. And the Bible even goes as far as telling us exactly what curses would come upon those Jews if they didn't keep God's commandments. Now, where's the sign, Aisha? One of the curses the Bible says would happen to the Jews if they didn't keep God's commandments, they would go into slavery on cargo slave ships. That's one of the curses the Bible says would happen to the Jews. So by a process of elimination, we're going to read it, and if somebody has a Bible, I want you to stand there with her so she can read along with you. Sister, no, you good. You good. We family out here, trust. You good. Good. I want you to, huh?
I'm sorry, tell about the scripture that describes for